everybody, I'm here to do Empties. I don't know what month they are. I think it's just been a variety of different months. It takes me a really long time usually to finish certain things like shampoos or lotions or things like that. But I finally have rounded up a decent amount of products to show you. The first is this specific one is a Sweet Almond Mint Cleansing Conditioner. I know if you guys watch a lot of YouTube videos that probably a lot of people know about this. It does make your hair feel really, really soft, but I have really fine, oily hair. Like, it gets really greasy at my roots, and while it did create volume and make my hair really soft, it did get really oily throughout the day, and it was like almost so soft that it made my hair really unmanageable. Which is partially my fault because I don't put a lot of product in my hair, but I have, I think, 3 more of these. I got it in a set of 5 different kinds, different scents from QVC, I think back in 2011, so I still have a few of those to go, but I can tell you I probably will not repurchase this. This is the L'Oreal Clean Artiste Waterproof and Long-Wearing Eye Makeup Remover. I've been using this probably for like the past year and a half. This is probably my 4th or 5th bottle of it, so you know that I love it. They also have a blue bottle, which I believe is just a water-based. This is oil-based, so you have to shake it up. I like the oil-based ones because I feel like it's like, it just removes the makeup better. It's less tugging. I feel like it helps to moisturize the under eye area too, although it can be a little bit messy, which is probably why some people don't like it. I would highly recommend this. I think it's like $6.99 at the drugstore, or if you find it on sale, you know, obviously it's cheaper. So this is the Origins Vitazing SPF 15 Energy Boosting Moisturizer with Mangosteen. I bought this, I fell into it because Tiffany D was raving about it like years ago, probably like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. This is equivalent to me to the now drugstore BB creams. I have like 3 or 4 drugstore BB creams, and this pretty much did the same thing. It provided very light coverage. It basically is like an expensive tinted moisturizer. I didn't really care for the smell, and this little bugger's like $35, so $12 for drugstore, $35 for Origins. Probably gonna go with the $12 drugstore because it made my skin kind of oily, so I won't rebuy. This was in, I think, one of my favorites videos. This is a flop. It's the instant dry shampoo. It did absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, every dry shampoo besides Tease that I have used, I have not liked, whether it was high-end or another drugstore like this one. I would recommend staying away from this. It's a clear spray, and I actually like when you have the white, not residue, but like the dry shampoo shows up white, because I know where it's going, I know how much has been applied, and then I can really blend it in. This, you just don't really know like where it landed on your hair, and it just didn't do anything, so no. Now I have some lip products to show you. Some of them are just old and I cannot use anymore, but I've used quite a bit of them. I just haven't finished them. The first 2 are the Revlon, what are these? I think they're the Super Lustrous glasses. They look like this. It's been so long I'm not even sure if they look like this anymore, but this one is in Lilac Pastel and this one is in Coral Reef. I loved this one years ago. Loved it. Used quite a bit of it, but it's just old now. I would definitely highly recommend these if they are the exact same formula as they were back a couple years ago. I probably wouldn't repurchase this one, but I definitely would repurchase the Coral Reef. I have 3 NYX glosses. I think Marlena from Makeup Geek, these are her favorite lip glosses. This is the Mega Shine lip gloss in Beige Pearl. This one is the Goddess of the Night in Sweetheart. And this one was my absolute favorite. I wore it over all lipsticks, was Baby Rose, because it's just a really nice light kind of clear gloss with a little bit of sparkle, so it was perfect basically over anything. And these are so smooth and creamy, and I love the big applicator, and it's kind of tilted, it's kind of bent, so it just goes on your lips so nicely. These are just really old, and I need to get rid of them, but as you can see, I mean, I guess half of it's still left, but for me, with a gloss, that's doing pretty good. I probably would repurchase these, not these specific colors, probably this one for sure, the Baby Rose. But yeah, I haven't really looked at them recently, but I would definitely recommend them. And then Super Duper Sad, Back to the Beach or something like that, was my first big MAC purchase, was my first big MAC collection that I ever paid attention to. And these are from them, so that was like in 2010, so these are pretty old, and I need to toss them, even though they're kind of sentimental to me. And they're really cute with the packaging, there's seahorses on them. But this was the Lip Gloss and Easy Lounger. Again, it was just a kind of pink cleary gloss with a little bit of glitter. It was nice, but nothing spectacular. But this one was so cool, the Lip Gloss and Flurry of Fun, and I hope they come out with this again because it's a really unusual color. I've never seen anything like it. It's like a really light orange gloss with this beautiful blue iridescent glitter in it. And on the lips, over like a coral lip, it was just so cool for summertime. So I really hope they come out with this again sometime. This is the Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil. Used all of this up. I got this in a set, so this is just the mini bottle. I will not repurchase this. I mainly got it for my face, for a moisturizer, and I didn't really feel like it did anything to my skin, except for break it out. I remember when I was using this all the time, it was making my face really greasy and breaking me out. But I did manage to finish the rest of it. I think I ended up using it like around my cuticles and stuff. I feel like there's cheaper alternatives to this. Like I have a product from Lash that I'm using that is like kind of similar to this, and I prefer that over this. I know a lot of people love this, like Michelle1213 loves this, uses it every day. Just my personal preference, I wouldn't repurchase. This cleanser, the Cell Cuticles Extremely Gentle Skin Cleanser. I don't even know where I got this from. It was probably in a Birchbox or something like that, and I just used it because I was out of cleanser. I just used it because I was out of cleanser, and I'm trying to get rid of like a lot of my skincare products. I wouldn't repurchase this. I don't even know where you can get this, but it was just your average everyday cleanser. I feel like it kind of took out all the moisture out of my skin. This doesn't have sodium lauryl sulfate. It says irritancy test and paraben and fragrance free. So I don't know. I just have very sensitive skin, and this didn't really agree with me. So no purchase. This little sucker is like the love of my life. This one's pretty old. I've pretty much used all of it. I don't think I can get any more to squeeze out actually. But this is the Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlighter. This one is in Fair Light. Now I have been purchasing them in Fair, which I believe is the lightest one. This is just, I love it. Since I discovered this though, I have been trying out other drugstore dupes basically of this, and a lot of them are very similar. This is just the first one I tried, and therefore it's the one that I just keep going back to. It has a little brush, and you just squeeze and the product comes out, and you can just swipe. That's what I do. I'm not a morning person, so in the mornings I want to get ready as fast as I possibly can so I can try to relax before I have to make my commute to work. And I don't spend a lot of time doing my makeup in the mornings on the weekdays. And this is just perfect. This is like my 4th tube of this. Now, I do have to say that a lot of people have said that they don't like it because there's not a lot of coverage. That is true. This is going to give you light coverage, but it highlights so wonderfully. Like, even if you put on full concealer and then put a little bit to highlight, it's going to make the biggest difference. It's amazing for highlighting. I just go choot, choot, and then just blend it out with my fingers, and I'm perfect. I don't have to do anything more. So I would definitely highly recommend this as long as you don't have high expectations for a lot of coverage. This is the Mally Evercolor Automatic Waterproof Eyeliner in Onyx. This, I loved it at first, but it pretty much dried out and like broke off on me. This is one of the only pencil eyeliners that actually stays on my lid. Would I repurchase? I think I actually got this from Stacy K76, but would I purchase it? Probably, only if it comes in a set with like other colors, I think. This is not a smudgeable formula, so if you just want like a straight line for it to be very defined, this is perfect. If you want it to be smudgy, you're gonna need something else. And then this is funny to me because it reminds me of Emily Noel 83, I think is her name. The first video that I ever watched of hers was about this eyeliner, the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen. And she said that it wasn't that great either, but I wanted to go ahead and give it a shot, and it has a really nice fine tip. The only thing with this was that the color wasn't very super black, and if you wanted to go over it again and try and build up the color, it like erased it. Does that make sense? You know those type of products with this little marker tip or whatever, and it like erases the product. It's so weird. So I would not recommend this, and I won't buy again. And then a small perfume that I finished up a while ago was the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue perfume. I got this, I think, from one of the Sephora VIP points reward things or whatever. But it was so convenient to stick in your purse. I love these type of bottles because, like I said, it's just so convenient. And I love the smell. This is like a great springtime perfume, and I will probably end up purchasing a full-size bottle of this because I really liked it. 3 more things. This is the Revlon New Complexion Makeup. It says Revlon Dermabreathe Science, whatever that means. This was really light coverage. It was so super duper thin. I haven't used it in a really long time, so I don't really know much to say about it, but I remember it wasn't that fabulous to the point where I would repurchase it again. And then I finished this little sample of the Twirl Kate Spade perfume. I did have a big bottle, a regular sized bottle of the Twirl perfume that I also finished. It kind of brought back memories for me when I was little. It smells like my mom's old best friend. So I actually really love this. It just didn't stick around that much. Like, it dissipated faster than I would have liked, but I did really enjoy it. And if I get it like on sale or something again, oh, there's a little tiny bit left, I would probably repurchase it. And then last but not least is the Sugar Treatment Lip Balm. I don't know what this is called. Yeah, anyways, it's a lip balm. It looks like this. This is the full-size version. You may recognize this if you have not tried it. It's one of the Sephora birthday presents that you can get. There's 2 minis that you can get. I got that last year, and I fell in love with both of them, so I went out and purchased the large one. And this sucker is gone. I really should get down in there and scrape out the rest that's in there, but this year I also got that same thing, so I have 2 of the minis that are almost done. So I will probably end up repurchasing the large one. Again, I know Sephora, at least at one point I saw, had like a set of the small ones with the different colors, which I would be interested in trying. But I highly recommend this. It smells really nice, and it's so buttery and smooth and delicious. It's definitely worth the $22 in my opinion. So thank you guys for sticking around if you are still here. That is my empties for right now. Hopefully one of my next coming videos is going to be products that I want to use up. Just to get rid of them. I've had them for a while. I want to use them before they get bad. So hopefully that video will be coming up very soon. Hope you guys have a great Halloween, and I will talk to you guys later.